I don't have any order. I don't have anything on the slides. Okay, all right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason. In sales department of Lego Group. I would like to thank you for coming to our Lego presentation. Before starting the presentation, I will introduce my team members. This is Mary, James, and Aiden. As a sales manager of Lego Group, it is a great honor to have representatives from each department store and toy shop. I would like to start our presentation with a question. What do you think is the biggest and most expensive Lego set ever? It is the Star Wars Millennium Falcon, released last October. This set has over 7,500 pieces, and the price is $800. Despite the high price, this product was quickly sold out after its release. Today, we will discuss the reason why Lego has been loved from consumers all over the world. Our presentation will help you understand why you should display Lego products in the stores. We divided the presentation into 4 parts. I'm going to give you a brief introduction of Lego Group. Then Mary will deal with the secret of its success. Next, James will explain environmental issues that Lego encounters. Finally, Aiden will tell you about Lego's social responsibilities. Now, let me ask you another question. What is the most valuable toy brand in the world? As you might have guessed, it is Lego. According to the report issued by Brand Finance in 2017, Lego's brand value is much higher than Bandai Namco and Barbie. In fact, Gundam is a brand of Bandai Namco, and Mattel is the parent company of Fisher-Price, Barbie, and Hot Wheels. However, even if you put all their value together, it is still smaller than Lego's brand value. Please see this chart on the slide. Lego is one of the largest toy companies in the world, not only in terms of brand value, but also in sales revenue. As of last year, the world toy market is estimated at $90 billion. And Lego's sales last year were $5.6 billion, with a market share of 6.2%. This is higher than any other competitors, Mattel and Hasbro. It means countless consumers worldwide purchase our products for their children and themselves. I think the reason is because we have various products that can meet their needs, from children to adults. I will show you some of Lego products. I'm sure that they can satisfy your expectations. What I want to show you first is Lego Creator Sets. Basically, Lego Creator is made up of 3-in-1 products for kids. These products on the slide allow kids to use the same pieces to create 2 alternative models for extra play. We have also products for adults as well as children. They are called Lego Creator Expert. The name means they are more difficult to assemble. As you can see, some of them are based on actual landmarks like Tower Bridge and Big Ben in London, so adults prefer them to other Lego sets. Besides these, there are so many products. For example, Lego city sets are based on city life, with the models depicting city and various services such as train, fire truck, and bus station. Also, if you are a movie fan, you can recreate scenes and characters in the movies with Lego. Up to now, I've briefly introduced Lego Group and shown some products we have. Now, Mary will come out and tell you Lego's history.
Thank you. So, as any company that has been on the market for a long time, Lego also has its own ups and downs. Lego's first credit happened in 1998. As you can see here, it's not a huge one compared to the others, but it was their first crisis and also leading to their problems, their other problems. So what is the main reason of this crisis? It's because of electronic gadgets. As you might know, at this period, children changed their expectations of games. They also wanted some new products and not what they had in the past. So Lego tried to innovate and to follow the trends, but because of that, they lost their own identity. So as you still can see, they tried to get back on their feet. And it worked, but not for a long time. Because between 2003 to 2005, they had their first big deficit. So as I said before, this deficit is linked to their first crisis. So at this period, they still didn't had their own identity back. More and more competitors entered the toy market with cheaper price, which was a problem. And technology was also very important, was more and more important. So nothing went as they planned. And because of that, they had to relocate their factories to other countries, and they also had to dismiss workers. So it was a very difficult period, but they didn't give up, and they found solutions to their problems. The first thing they have done was to found back their own identity, their own creativity, which is encourage children's potential and creativity. And the second thing was that they created projects which were not inspired by other companies, but by successful stories, series, and movies, like this one. And they also keep on developing new video games because it was really popular. So as we said, as you might know too, Lego is really a top company regarding toy markets. So I will explain you some reasons why people still love Lego's products. First of all, we try to make new products following the trend and what can attract people. So for example, if a movie is really famous, then we are going to make some games or just products based on those movies. And we're also trying to follow some trends just like ecological issues. So here it's to try to make children understand and think ecologically for their future. The second reason is that our products are not only for young child, boys, girls, but also for adults. We are not focusing on only one target, but the whole family. Third, we are based on toy company, but it's not only that, because we are keeping innovating and trying to make new movies, video games, or TV series to attract a lot of people and to please everyone. Also, like I said, the world now revolves around new technologies, so that's why Lego. We are also trying to make new products based on ecological things, just as Lego City. And here we can see the train. And before you had to have a remote and push the button to make it move, but now you just have to have your phone or your computer, your tablet, and then you can connect the product to your own phone and make it move like that. And for this one, Lego Ghost is one of the last one that came on the market, and exactly the same principle. You just have to connect the product to your computer or tablet or phone, and then it's gonna make it move or make sounds. The last thing I wanted to say is that why our products are made for children and parents, and like that they can play together and spend time together. That is one of the reasons why people still buy our products now. So up to now, I talked about how Lego regained their own potential after crisis, and now James will point out how Lego deals with environmental issues.
Thank you, Mari. Do you know where the plastic you are using goes to? Did you
take the separate collection thoroughly? Is not it recycled? Unfortunately, most of them go to the sea and rot. This is an artificial plastic island GPGP formed in the center of Pacific Ocean. Its size is 1.6 square kilometers, 1.6 billion square kilometers, 4 times the size of California, and 16 times that of Korea. According to Greenpeace, only 9% of plastic has been recycled, and remaining 91% of plastic waste has been sent to the sea. These animals have pain because of plastic. The bigger problem is microbeads. Microbeads mean plastic less than 5 millimeter in diameter. Greenpeace found microbeads in most of toothpaste, mussels, oysters, and 90% of salt products currently sold. These microbeads that cause various diseases are extremely dangerous to humans. The problem is that Lego block is also made of plastic. However, we became aware of the dangers of plastic and began to change the raw materials to environmentally friendly. We announced that by 2030, we will make all the raw materials of Lego block an eco-friendly raw material. So we invested $150 million, established the Lego Sustainable Material Center, and hired more than 100 engineers. We have done more than 200 experiments, but it is not easy to make raw material, but also to be able to absorb various colors, wash your wears, and be strong and endure in the hot, dry climate of desert. But we eventually made polyethylene with ethanol extracted from sugarcane and used it to create Lego brick. Currently, 2% of products are replaced by vegetable raw materials, and we join WWF and BFA. Lego is currently conducting eco-friendly research and projects. In the future, our eco-friendly motto will not change and will continue to make a good product for children and for you who still love Lego. I introduced Lego's effort about environment. Next, Aiden will do the social part and summary.
As you have heard so far, our group has been economically successful, and we are making a lot of efforts to solve the environmental issues. In this part, I will tell you about Lego's social responsibility. According to a recent research by Reputation Institute, Lego is top ranked in the world in corporation social responsibility. What kind of efforts have made Lego the most responsible company in the world? By the end of this presentation, you will get the answer. I will talk 3 aspects about the innovate for children, environmental leadership, and caring for people. Let's look at the innovation for children first. There are 3 points. First, we are providers of fun, interesting, and creative play experiences that help children develop social, emotional, and intellectual skills. When children play, they are learned vital skills. Second, we produce high quality and safe products for children all over the world. And we are working for the safety and quality products throughout the entire toy industry. Third, we create a safe online play environment. We have developed Lego Life, a safe social platform that inspires children to create their stories and share them with other children all over the world. It helps children learn the core concepts of the social network. The second aspect is environmental leadership. As you heard before, James talked about our environmental issues, so I just tell you about two key points. First, it is our aim to reduce CO2 emissions and build 100% of linear energy capacity. So we have invested in offshore wind farm to create a renewable energy. Second, we want to innovate sourcing and use of materials. We promise to find sustainable alternatives for changing from current oil-based raw materials by 2070. The last aspect is our efforts for caring the people. First, realizing the value of employees. We are strongly committed to ensuring all employees are treated with equal respect and dignity. Second point is giving back to communities. As a responsible company, we aim to play an active role in cooperating the local communities. To carry out this role, the LEGO established the Local Community Engagement Program, LCE, in 2014. Third point is responsible sourcing. We worked systemically with our suppliers to support appropriate and fair working system in our entire supply chain. So far, we have looked at the three aspects of our responsibility. Now, I will summarize our main points of today's presentation. Today, we talked about why LEGO is loved from the consumers all over the world. There are 4 points. First, we looked at the brand value of the LEGO. Don't forget, the LEGO is one of the global successful company in terms of sales and brand values. Second, there are many difficulties, but we overcame the dangers well. Please remember, we are constantly innovating, but we are maintaining our own identity. Third, LEGO is making a huge investment to deal with environmental issues. Please look forward to our aim to reduce the CO2 emissions and to build 100% renewable energy capacity. First, LEGO is the most responsible group in the world. Please remember our efforts for the people, children, and environment. Lastly, I'll just say one more thing. I'm sure that displaying LEGO in your stores will not only help grow your sales, but also it is efficiently environmental and society. And we will be very pleased if you choose our brands. Thank you for listening to our presentation. And does anyone has a question? Are there any questions?
All Legos, many products days are eco-friendly or not?
Thank you for your question. Your question is the eco-friendly LEGO system is now realized? Yeah. That's LEGO's missions. So they will change their materials by 2070. Does that answer your question?
Did you say 2070?
Sorry, 30. Sorry, 2030.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Does anyone have a question? Another question? Yes.
Do you know the difference between plastic beads and microplastic?
No. Thank you for your good question. Your question is what difference with microvision, microplastic?
Yes.
When I search for internet, microbeads and microplastic has same meaning.
Okay.
Does it any does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry. They're the same?
Have the same meaning.
Okay. Because my understanding of like the micro beads is those are created to put in like toothpaste or like soap or body wash or something to help like clean, to provide some like roughness a little bit. So my understanding is those are intentional, I guess, the micro beads in those products. But the microplastic, when they talk about that, that's like if you take a bottle and then throw it away, eventually it will break apart into small pieces. That my understanding, that's what they usually call just the microplastics, like a bottle or something that has just, from being in the ocean for a long time with the sunlight and getting hit around, eventually breaks apart. It's still plastic, but just in small pieces. Does that fit your definition?
Microbead is 5 millimeter, less than 5 millimeter in diameter, and microplastic is the same, less than
Okay.
5 millimeter.
Okay.
So I think two is same thing, same meaning, not.
I think what he wants to say is that they both of them are plastic, but like the same diameters and everything, but they're not made of they are not from the same thing. Like it's plastic, but one is like made on purpose and the other not. I think it's why it's just saying that it's the same because it's the plastic. Both of them are plastic and just tiny bit of plastic.
Okay, so the definition is the same, even though the purpose or the source is different.
Yes.
Okay.
Are there any other questions?
Is there effort to remove the plastic island tightly?
That's a good question. Your question is, does any effort for removing the plastic island? As I know, like some people like Greenpeace. Now does remove plastic in the sea, but there are not huge effect. Does that answer the question?
Yes.
Beginning of your presentation, LEGO has series of LEGO expert series. LEGO, is there a LEGO expert of Korea's landmark?
Thank you for your question. Your question is the LEGO expert series is in Korea. I'm sorry, but that part is prepared by Jason, so we are not prepared that answers, but I find after the presentation and tell you about that.
Thank you.
Are there any more questions? No? So thank you for your listening to our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.